The BMW M135i and Mercedes-AMG A35 are obviously not entry-level representatives of their respective lines, but nor are they the most potent options you can have. In the case of the former, that top spot will be occupied by the M140i, yet to be confirmed, but pretty much guaranteed if the Nürburgring spy shots are anything to go by. And in the house of the three-pointed star, there is a new A45, which you can inquire about at dealerships after lockdown. So what can you expect from this duo of premium middle management hot hatchbacks seen here in an unintentional Kaiser Chiefs color scheme? Glad you asked. Time for a quick road-based performance appraisal. Given that the A-Class is the oldest nameplate of the two, it can have the courtesy of taking to the lectern first. But this fourth generation model is entirely removed from the 1997 pram-shaped original. Now, technical highlights of the A35. Power comes from a turbocharged 4-cylinder with a 2-litre engine displacement, good for 225 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters. The manufacturer claims a sprint time of 4.7 seconds, and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic is the default transmission choice. It tips the scales at 1,555 kilograms and has all-wheel drive. It costs 753,000 rand. Its personality is on the rambunctious side, much like the sun yellow shade it wears. The ride is firm, bordering on unforgiving in some instances, and road noise is especially fatiguing. Not a particularly soothing steer, this A35, but one could argue that this roughness around the edges befits the nature of an uncompromising hot hatchback in the traditional sense. When the M135i moniker adorned the F20 Generation 1 series, the recipe was totally different. It had a 6-cylinder engine and rear-wheel drive. This has neither of those characteristics. By now you know that the F40 Designation 1 series has adopted the front-driving architecture that BMW first used on the 2 Series Active Tourer. Except in this case, power is sent to all 4 wheels, as you'll see from the X-Drive emblem on the tailgate. Like its rival from Stuttgart, it has a turbocharged 2-litre 4-cylinder engine producing 225 kilowatts, although it has 50 more Newton meters of torque. Still, its on-paper acceleration time is 0.1 of a second slower, though it weighs a smidgen less at 1,525 kilograms. And it employs an 8-speed torque converter automatic. It costs 705,000 rand. While it simply has to be said that the change of tack in this overall constitution of the BMW 1 Series has resulted in a character that is decidedly dour in comparison to the old car. Yes, it rates higher in the areas of spatial packaging, refinement and comfort, but the essence and core that made its forebear such a unique proposition in the segment has been well and truly neutered. If you were to ask me to write a summary that would help you make a decision as to which of these two gets the appointment to that vacancy in your garage, how would it read? Well, the BMW M135i brings a reserved and poised character that makes it easy to live with. It is the payroll administrator, the sensible one. The Mercedes-AMG A35, on the other hand, brings charisma and pizzazz that is undeniable. It's flamboyant. It's the creative director that wears sneakers with suits.